Hello, welcome to Snack Break. Time for our annual tradition of Easter Peeps. Today we have marshmallow sparkly wildberry bunnies. I think this may be the first time we've actually had the rabbits. We've always done the actual Peeps, the small chickens in which the candy or confectionery, I wouldn't call these a candy, get their namesakes from. The original donut shop coffee. The original donut shop coffee. I mean, I guess they're the original. They even got the little, Krieger? That stupid coffee machine that, like, creates a ton of waste. And then the right-wingers are still mad at it because they canceled their advertisements on, I don't know what. Was it the Salisbury Steak Boy show, or was it hand jobbity? Anyway, so yeah, let's go with the coffee first. I'm not excited about this. I don't like coffee-based candies or things. I don't like that. They got coffee toffee, you know, those little like nips or Werther's. Ugh. But anyway, let's just try this and get this out of the way. I'm much more excited about the wild Sparkleberry, which just seems to be fruit, just like berry flavor. I'm almost sure they didn't like specify that they. I'm sure they didn't blend the blueberry, the raspberry, the strawberry. I'm sure this is just like artificial berry flavor, like whatever chemical makes you think that it's. I wish they would make these special flavors in just like one sleeve, because this will just sit on the, ooh, wow, that's really crystally. That is just, seems to be an inordinate amount of sugar crystals. Or those might be coffee crystals. Okay, hold on a second, smell test. Yeah, that smells like coffee, all right. And is it just me, or are the eyeballs, they're on the wrong side of the head? They need to be up here, but they're in the back. So they're less peeps and more like, what, ghosts? Oh, that reminds me. We're halfway to Halloween, which is weird. I think Shudder, they use that there as their tagline to advertise. They say halfway to Halloween, and then they've got like a scary bunny man killer to advertise their streaming program. But that just reminded me. When they do Peeps for Halloween, like they do like pumpkins and ghosts now, instead of Peeps, you need to X out the P and put a CH. So it says, CHR. Pardon me, I couldn't spell for a second. Creeps. Marshmallow creeps. Peeps, contact me. I do want a cut of that. That's the funny thing. You do that on social media, and it's an idea and it goes into the universe. Like back in the day, like a marketer, like even if the company didn't go with the idea, like a marketing consultant would still get like a shit ton of money for that stupid idea. Anyway, here we go. Smells like coffee. Looks like a kind of mousse. I hate my. I famously have expressed my opinion that I do not like marshmallow, especially Peeps. Actually, this is very soft. This is more like a mousse than it is marshmallow. It's coffee flavored, but it just, whenever they have a coffee flavored candy, it more tastes like coffee grounds than it actually tastes like anything coffee flavored. Although, you know what? It is mellowing out. It does taste like I just took a big swig of coffee. Kind of sweet, like they added a little cream to it. I assume that's the marshmallow. And again, the consistency of the actual confection itself is not as stiff as a normal Peep. So it's like a kind of very, very stiff mousse, almost like like a pudding skin, which will trigger some people and then delight others. Do they ever make like pudding leather? You know how they make like fruit leather? Have they ever tried to make pudding leather? Pudding leather. Yeah, it's a little hard to say. Okay. Well, anyway, these aren't bad. I'll stick these out in the front room, see if there's any other takers. And again, I'm not quite enchanted. Anyway, now we move on to Sparkleberry. This color, I was just looking at the color choice they did here for the banners. That reminds me of the cookies, you know, the animal crackers. I don't know why, but it's very similar. Anyway, the bunny itself has a unicorn and a unicorn horn, sparklies, some weird single bouffant in her front, and then a bow. So I don't know why these don't have their little unicorn horns. These are not covered with sugar. When did they start doing that? They're a little bit of sugar covering. And I bet you $5 that's where the actual flavor comes in. Like they didn't bake it into the marshmallow. The sugar is where the flavor is. When did they start powdering the Peeps so heavily in sugar? Like I remember, well, I guess they always did. Shoot, maybe I just never liked Peeps. Anyway, it's got a very, it's a very berry flavor. And oh yeah, you can definitely see some fruit crystals. See, there's like one right there. It's like embedded. It's like a shard embedded into the little bunny's head. There you go. Let's see if I can pick that out. Yeah, it's just right there, and it kind of shattered into my fingers. Good placement on the face. I don't know what's wrong with the Peeps, why they can never place the eyeballs right, but it looks like the bunnies, they've got whatever machine they got working on that, they do it right. Ooh, ew. It looks like it's got like acne on its back. Like it's not, like there's nothing really bad on the front, but you take a look at the back, it's like, ugh. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Bunny. Wow. Ooh. That is an overbearing berry flavor. Yeah, that's just a melange of just. Ooh. Oh, something moved over to my sour bud the sour receptors on my taste buds. It just hit it, and it hit it like a brick shattering a window. Oh, yeah, that hit the spot. That. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's just like kind of sour after a point. Yeah, it's a real like delay time bomb. That's actually a little obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, surprisingly, if you like sour things, now it's doing a little bit of a pop rock kind of thing, where it's like, it feels like my tongue is like sizzling. Boy, I hope I'm not allergic to these stupid things. That would suck. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the wild berry. In fact, I think I need some water to like rinse out the flavor of that. Ugh. Coffee was actually pretty good. I don't know why the marshmallow inside was so much more palatable. I remember dermatologist, but I can't say palatable. I don't know why it was so much more palatable, but it was, to my surprise. Again, the wild berry, I'm still got the flavor in my mouth, and it's obnoxious. Ugh. Kind of like this bygone era of the internet, where you got like it's a unicorn, it's got sparkles and a bow, and it's like, yeah, just settle down, mid-2010s kid. I do have one more surprise for you, and that is the Peep Cereal. But this is not just any kind of Peep Cereal. This is, that just shows you how slow I am. This is Peep Cereal from 2 years ago? 3? It says here that it's good until December 5th, 2020. I mean, shit, if Ashen can, like, drink old Pepsi, then I can at least eat some 2-year-old Peeps. But yeah, I have a stash of all sorts of old crazy stuff. It says limited edition. So we will eat this, but first I want to actually show you the back. They have a little board game on the back. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. What do you need? Like a dice or something? But if you look at the instructions, it says, each player selects a Peep cereal as their piece, as their playing piece. Without looking, draw a yummy Peeps, enclosed R, cereal piece from the box. Now, and then of course, if it's pink, then you get 1 space. If it's blue, you get 2 spaces. If it's yellow, you get 3 spaces. Which makes me wonder if this board game is balanced. If there's less yellow pieces than the other two, because a good balanced game would make you have both. Like there would be more pink than anything. There would be sort of like slightly less blue pieces, and then yellow would be super rare. But that's the thing. The thing that got me, and you could totally tell this was printed in a pre-COVID world, because it says, everybody take a turn reaching into the box and grabbing out a piece, a single piece. And then you're, of course, as a kid or someone, you would want to like rummage around in it, like as long as you could. You'd hopefully got like a Scrabble piece. That's nasty. That's nasty even in a even in a pre-COVID world. I wouldn't want. Like I know what my brother used to get into. So no, I would not play this game with him. I would not play this game with him. I wouldn't play this with some of my friends. But anyway, let me go get some milk. Let me go get some, yeah, I need some milk. I need a cereal bowl. Yeah, a bowl would be nice. And then maybe also a spoon. Here we go. I'm going to open the bag now. First of all, let me inspect the bag. Okay. It's good. There's no openings or tears, so like no bugs or rats got into it. Yeah, this has been in the back of my closet for the 2 years. Okay, so now look at this. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a shit ton of yellows in this thing, which means that 3 is actually the most likely piece that you're actually going to pull when you play the board game. I can't believe Kellogg's didn't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about this children's board game. Oh, whoa. That is a wave. That isn't, it's not stale, it's just really sweet and marshmallowy. Oh, that smells like marshmallows, all right. Okay, so here's some Petrified Peeps. And they've got little, like most Kellogg's cereals, or most like tie-in cereals, or like special event cereals, it's just their regular cereal dressed up. Like this is Fruit Loops and little rabbit marshmallows. Oh wow, they're actually still pretty soft. Like still pretty, okay, here, I'm just gonna take a sneak peek. That's actually pretty soft still. It's not even like petrified, like regular. Did they get softer the older they are? Holy crap. Because you eat a fresh box of Lucky Charms and those things are like little freaking boulders. Okay, I'm not going to eat any more than this. I'm getting sick. But yes, somehow they've gotten... Did I get a cheap? Is there a cheap in here? I see one cheap. Yeah, that kind of looks like a cheap. It's more or less just like a wizard hat. Anyway, so those are enough. Yeah, I'm seeing way too many yellow pieces. That's bullshit. So anyway, I'm just gonna put a little milk in this. Cereal, I think, has a pretty decent shelf life compared to other foods. I mean, it's grains, but it's... wow, okay. Much like when rain falls on like the pavement and it activates the bacteria that have been laying dormant in the pavement, and then all of a sudden you smell that fresh, like that fresh rain smell. The milk has brought the bouquet out of the Kellogg's Peeps cereal. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's get a good cross section of at least some blue, some of this. There's a peep. Where's a rabbit? There we go. Kill the rabbit, get the rabbit. Okay, here we go. There we go. We got a rabbit, a peep, and then at least 2 of each other color other than the yellow. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's stale. That's stale, all right. But there's no flavor to the actual loops. They're just kind of sweetened. Yeah, the rings aren't like fruit flavored or even marshmallow flavored. They're just kind of like Kix. They're Kix. I was just thinking here, like, what is that flavor? It's Kix. It's just like semi-sweetened grain that always goes into Kix. So yeah, they're Kix with a little bit of food coloring and then marshmallows on them. They bring this cereal back every year. I could have bought a new box, but when I was looking at these, I got these like 50% off at Walmart. So it's like I spent like 60 cents on them. They didn't have any of the Peep cereal, oddly enough, which is weird because they usually have a ton of that. After their 50th anniversary of the Monster Mash cereal, like I found those like what was it, in December they had filled like the dollar stores with that stuff. But I couldn't find any more of this stuff. I guess they recalled it because of they didn't want people sticking their hands in it. I don't know what to do with this. I'm just looking at it right now. I could use these as pieces now. I feel bad. That's a lot of it's not good cereal. But yeah, it's just Kix. I think like the Minion cereal was also just Kix with marshmallows in it, wasn't it? Huh. Okay, yeah, that's about right. The milk is good though. I forgot just how good milk tastes. I'm gonna get another glass of that. But in the meantime, yeah, that's Peeps. That's this year's Peeps video. Keep your peepers out for more. Bye.